Alright, welcome back, guys. So today we're going to do a video over what's in my gym bag. Um, I've actually went through a lot of equipment, pretty much everything from the high-end stuff to the cheapest stuff that I can find on Amazon, really whatever fit the budget when I needed what I needed. So what I did was I, sorted through all the different options, and I ended up keeping the stuff that, seemed like a good value, where I bought it again, or, whatever it was. So we'll start digging through the bag and see what's in there. They're still wet from this morning. That's one of the downsides of these sleeves, guys. I keep them in my bag all the time. I don't ever take them out, let them dry, or anything like that. Which probably should, but then I'll forget them, and then I'll have an excuse to not squat or do legs or whatever it is. So these are the Stoic knee sleeves, and I'll put the link, to go buy them or whatever down below. I'm gonna look up how much they were because I can't remember, but I do remember that they were a little bit better priced than what else you could find. No, it's got to text me. Anyway, I think I'm not. It's not going to work. Anyway, I think I paid about $80, and I'm sorry, $65. But I just looked, and they actually went up to 80. So in comparison, a set of SBD knee sleeves, which is kind of the standard. Is about $83. So this is with free shipping. I don't know if SBD comes with free shipping or not. So anyway, like I said, when I bought these, they were about $65. I was looking for a good, thick pair of knee sleeves, ones that were long enough to cover, right above my calf to well above my knee. Some of the cheaper options that you find on Amazon, they're very short, and what happens is, as you squat or move around, they tend to move on you, and then you're just constantly pulling them up, and then they get annoying, and it's just kind of makes things worse. So one of the features of this that I actually really like is you can see there's kind of some. It's really not thick or anything, but it almost feels like a sticker. But there's like a grip there, so when you start to sweat, if these are the right size, this actually sticks to your skin. It doesn't really hurt. In fact, you don't notice it. You just, you're not really worried about the knee sleeve moving around anymore. So that was always a big hassle for me using the cheaper knee sleeves, and even some of the early stuff that came out, like the slingshot sleeves when they first came out. I bought those right when they came out because I'm a big fan of Mark Bell, and I've been following the Super Training channel for a long time. So anyway, these are the best sleeves I've ever had. I have tried like the Titan Yellow Jackets. I've tried the SBDs. I don't own any of those. I did own the Titan Yellow Jackets at one point. I don't even know if they sell those anymore. But these for $65, totally worth it. I've had them for about 6 months, and there's really no signs of wear. The stitching is breaking down, anything like that. You can see the seams right there. And there's a seam in the back. It's kind of hard to see because my lighting's not that good. But this is the seam right here, and it's extra stitch. I don't know if it's double or triple or what, but you know, it's good quality stuff. So I think for 65 bucks, I would definitely buy it. For 80, maybe. I don't know. To me, $80, since you can get pretty much whatever's out there. If you like the Stoic sleeves, get them. If you like the SBDs, you know, for $83, 82.50 is what it was. You can get those too. So I guess that's kind of a tie with what else is out there, considering the price went from 65 to 80. Next up are some Nike Romaleo 2s. And as you can tell, these are very old. I actually got these secondhand, and I think I paid $45 out of a group on Facebook. And, you know, they've done what they're supposed to do. They're not the most comfortable shoe in the world. Um, I don't have a lot to compare them to because I only use them for, you know, high bar squats where I'm really concerned about, you know, getting deep for like quad development, or maybe I use them for hack squats. If I'm going to do leg presses, like with my feet low on the platform, I'll use them because I really don't have great ankle flexibility. So that's how they help me. So just considering, you know, there are a lot of other shoes out there. I don't know how much these are. If you were to buy them new, I'm going to look. So just looking, if you were to go look for some Romaleos, it looks like they're on Romaleo 4. They're $200. So I would say if you use these in the capacity that I do, these are probably not worth $200. I don't do really anything under 5 reps in them, and just to be completely honest, you could probably put plates under your heels and get a similar effect. There's also some other options like Nordic Lifting, I think, is the brand on Amazon. It's about $90 for the shoe. They have really good reviews. So, anyway, Malio 2s. Next up, the IronBull, regular belt. So, it's pretty self-explanatory what that's for, and it, you know, this one just frankly does what it needs to do. Um, Previously, when I was in the 300-pound range, I had a Spud Ink belt, and the reason I had that belt was it had a lot. It was really pliable, and it was like a ratchet to tighten it. So it was a nice belt. But since it was pliable and I was really fat, I had a big gut. Whenever I would get down to deadlift or in the bottom of a squat, if I had a belt that wasn't pliable, it would dig into my stomach and my sides, and you know it could fold you over or put you out of position because it just hurts. Um, so as I lost weight, I realized I didn't need that anymore. So I got this belt. I can't remember how much I paid for it, but I'm going to look it up. Um, let's see how much that is now. So it looks like these are out of stock on Amazon. So we'll go to the IronBull website. And for this belt, it is 70 bucks. I think I paid considerably less than that on Amazon. I want to say it was 55, maybe somewhere around there. But you know, obviously the Stoic sleeves went up. The Romaleos are 200 bucks if you buy them new. You know, this stuff really adds up. So anyway, I would I would buy this again for the same price I paid. I think for $70. You know, you can pay a little bit more and maybe go to like Leathercraft or EliteFTS has some really nice belts. But you know, for the range I was looking for, and for I really only use it on deadlifts and squats. So everything else I don't mess with it. And those aren't the bulk of my training. You know, they are the main lift for my legs. for hamstrings and quad development, but I do a lot of other stuff too. So I probably really only wear this belt, it's on probably 20 minutes a week, 20 to 30 minutes a week. So just for me, it does what I needed to do. It was worth the 55 or $60 that I paid. But when you add, $10, 10 to 15 bucks onto that, similar to the Stoic sleeves, you're getting into that realm where you could probably get whatever you want. And some lifting straps. So I actually got these for free. EliteFTS occasionally will run a deal where if you spend a certain amount of money, they'll throw in a free gift. This is what I picked. And these are actually the best straps I've ever had. They're really thick. I don't know, how it's going to look, but they're stitched well. You can't really. They're nice. So yeah, pretty simple straps. Good stuff. And on that same deal, I got wrist wraps. So I've had the whole gambit of wrist straps, everything you can name. I've probably used it or bought it or whatever. And these are just fine for me. I'll look these up and I'll put the link in the description for the straps and these. I don't know how much they cost, um, but they do what I need them to. I really don't use them, unless I'm doing barbell bench or like a seated overhead press or something like that. But on machine stuff, I don't use them. I don't use them for curls. So majority of the time, I'm not even using these, but they have done just fine for what I needed. All right, last thing in my pocket, and this is a massage gun. So my upper mid back, like my rhomboids and my lats and all that, it gets really tight. I'm not sure why, but this has helped a lot. It's helped with my IT band problems. So this coupled with foam rolling has been great. And I think I'll look this up right now. I think I paid $60 to $80 for that. Yeah, so you can get that gun right there for $58.64. It's on a limited time deal. It's typically $68.99, but that's how I got mine. Was on a limited time deal. I think that probably just gives you incentive to buy, but obviously I think this comes around more often. So anyway, so that was it for that pocket. I think I just have one more thing in my bag. And are these. So these are some Skull Candy Sesh Evos is what they're called. I got these the week of Black Friday, so they're the week of Thanksgiving, and they've been really good. So I'm hard on headphones. I go through headphones like crazy. I've went through the wired ones. I went through all the way up to the high-end true wireless. I really was a fan of the Amazon Echo Buds, and then just out of nowhere they stopped working, and those were $90. I paid 25 bucks for these at Best Buy, and on Amazon you can get them for $38.99 normal price. So considering 39 bucks a pair of Apple headphones is going to run you. I don't know if those are authentic. Yeah, so they're going to run you about 20 bucks. So is this worth double to me? Yes, because I don't have to keep my phone on me. Um, when I have a phone in my pocket on certain lifts, like leg press or squats or something like that, the headphones can come undone and then I lose my music, and music's a big deal for me when I'm training. So anyway, these are worth it. I would buy them again. I would pay the $39.99 for them, or $38.99. They've been great. And I've sweated all over them. I've done cardio. They don't fall out of my ears. It's everything I could ask for, and well below half price of any other option that looked like it would work for me. So anyway, that's what's in my gym bag. This is my gym bag. It's just a cheap Nike bag I got from Ross. I think it was like $15, and uh, so that's it, guys. Anything else? Any questions you have about this stuff? Feel free to leave in the comments, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Thank you.